Legends of football hooliganism. Football world, you already know what it is. Uncle Del, Cousin Del from across the pond. Diablo TV, Derek Diablo, American Hooligan. Woo! Like I do things supposed to, and we keeping it moving in this final installment of this series about the legends of football hooliganism. And we go to those dastardly, those devious, those dangerous wolves. Wolverhampton. Subway Army. YAM-YAM Army. The man like Gilly Shaw. This one's for you. No, I've got no relationship with Wolverhampton. Understand? Let's say that first and foremost. So we owe each other no favor. But I'm honest with this stuff, bro. Understand? I call it as I see it. And the man Gilly Shaw, you know, you hear people I see online, you know, slagging or whatever they call silly Shaw and this and that. But hey, I seen his arrest record and time he's done, and there's a brilliant article. I've been knowing them guy since I first saw Real Football Factory in 2004, 2006 when it was Real Football Factory. You know, I've been knowing this guy for almost 20 years and that, who he is, and that's a result. For you to been living your life of football violence as he has, and being a top boy and a known top boy of a firm and documented and still going into it, he's a legend, no question, and put a lot of work and blood and sacrifice and dedicated his life to it. So in my view, these guys who've done these things, they deserve to make a living off it, so to speak, and I'm gonna help everybody sell their products and get us together and guide this culture. These are my older brothers, whether they like me or not. So the thing is, he's got a book which I intend to get. It's on my list. Gilly, Running with a Pack of Wolves, I believe it's called. And forgive me if that's not it. I don't have many notes here. Gilly Shaw. Recently, the man. I'm backed up on my social media. I'm not good at social media. I'm good at making content, but as far as managing it, I can't be bothered sometimes. I'm too busy and I'm doing other stuff, you know? So I got hundreds and hundreds of unread messages and all these different, I can't manage all my platforms. I do have my management that helps me, but I can't manage all my messages. Forgive me, everybody. And friend requests and all that kind of stuff, I'm backed up hundreds from when I was still last time in Cardiff and before that, you know what I mean? So, lo and behold, I turned on my Facebook after not being on it for a bit, you know, recently. And I'm seeing a couple of messages, and I see Gilly Shaw. What? Gilly Shaw's messaging me? I don't know him. And then it was just that he knows who I am as a result. And so next thing, I see the thing, and it was a derogatory message overall. You know, you two Bob, idiot, whatever you call me. You know this and you know that. Cheers, I'll take it. You know, he can slag me. He's in the position. He doesn't. English skinheads and English hooligans and English casuals, you don't have to accept other people from other countries interpreting it in their own country and bringing it in. Same way we don't have to accept hip-hop if it's not from America. There's plenty of people who just straight up won't listen to any hip-hop or rap music that's not from America, and most Americans don't respect English. They don't even know what grime is, let alone UK drill or anything like that. So that being said, if you're a British lad, you don't have to accept me, and you don't have to accept the notion of hooligans spreading to America, and they don't consider Russian hooligans real hooligans. In the forest fighting, they don't regard it. You know, it's subjective, isn't it? And we all know who the legends are and the godfathers and who created this thing of ours, this culture, this terrorist cult that we're gonna keep going. And the Football Factory, new firms gonna keep coming out, new lads, same as skinheadism. Understand? Boot boy culture. What? So the man Gilly Shaw, he writes me a derogatory message, but within that derogatory message, he says, Plymouth. He said the Plymouth lads are the salt of the earth, and you're making a mockery of them with that mouth of yours. So he's slagging me personally for whatever overall, but also because he respects and likes and has some kind of relationship with Plymouth boys, to the point where he doesn't think I'm worthy of them, and I love that. I respect that, because yes, Plymouth, those boys are the salt of the earth, and they had me in their bosom, and I got tested a lot, and I was in a lot of messed up situations. It got in fights, spilled blood on behalf of EBB, of our boot boys and the Plymouth TCE mob. Done it. I got stuck in, didn't I? Not at football matches. I got wrapped up by a bill. I tried to attack Exeter, didn't I? I tried to steam into them as soon as they came, and the bill wrapped me up. Bam, 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 bam. The football intelligence is all over me, bro. So with that being said, I also saw there was a friend request from him. So I wrote him a respectful message and said some of the stuff I'm saying. Yo, what are the books you got? You got some new stuff. So I'm gonna put a link for Gilly Shaw book. Cheers to you, brother. Whether you hate me or you don't like me or anything like that, I'm still gonna make a statue for you in the International Hooliganism Society, and you're welcome to come here in Miami with me anytime, bro. Cheers.